talk more in depth about.
Well, you know, Jesus is a sticky subject, so, but it really came to me really over the years. But what inspired this group of work was when I drove my daughter back from Colorado across the country, and I'd really never driven across the country before, and we were in Kansas, which I don't know if anybody's ever been in Kansas, but it's very flat, and there's a lot of corn, and there's a lot of Jesus billboards, and there's a lot of gun billboards about, you know, turn right here to get a gun, and I was just like, this is crazy. This is middle America. This is what we're missing. This is what I don't understand. You know, and how is Jesus in a cornfield with guns? Middle America. How did this happen? What are we not paying attention to? And then, you know, our travels brought us to Pittsburgh, and I went to the Andy Warhol Museum, and I just love him, and I'm such a fan of his, and I think, you know, he was a marketing, you know, genius, and he incorporated that in his artwork, and I feel like a lot of these pieces I took from that and used the words that were, you know, hearing all the time now as propaganda to get us to, you know, think that, you know, Jesus is the good guy with a gun. And, you know, if he were here, you know, he wouldn't have died if he had a gun, right? So, you know, some people think when I start talking about Jesus that, you know, maybe I'm not a fan of Jesus. They take it the wrong way. I was brought up Methodist, I'm Christian, I'm baptized, and you know, I was always taught it's not, you know, how often you go to church or show up there at that building, it's what you do outside of church. So I feel like the message has been lost, he's been hijacked, he's being used for, you know, the greater evil in the world right now. So that kind of led me on a path then with, you know, gun rights, and there was just another school shooting and another school shooting, and that's why I have this bullet over here, which is dry erase, because there have been 169 school shootings since Columbine. That's just school shootings. And I have dry erase because it changes all the time, you know? That's just our world. And just the bullets with the NRA, and just them promoting thoughts and prayers, and it's just such bullshit, really, you know? So that was how this all kind of came together from that. And Kathryn's class has just been like a safe harbor for me. I feel these past 8 years, like we joked before 2016, like, yeah, he's never gonna get elected, it's never gonna happen, you know, and then it happened. And so to have, you know, her class during the pandemic as an escape, I'm not gonna say I did a lot of artwork when I was on Zoom. We would just kind of like BS'd about what was going on in the world. And it just wasn't lost on me either yesterday when the opening was supposed to be that Alex Jones got hit with a $1 billion fine, that the Parkland, you know, parents, I feel bad for them because they really want the death penalty for the Parkland shooter, but that trial was wrapping up, and that, you know, Trump is hopefully one day gonna, you know, have to be held accountable. So
Yes.
that's it.